this bill today that was just heard and passed out is very important. It's about the regulation of large-scale dog breeders, and it would require them to be licensed. It would require that inspectors would be allowed on property during normal business hours. It establishes the requirement for veterinary care as well as space requirements for animals that are kept in large-scale dog breeding operations for the purpose of selling puppies. How we have defined large scale in this bill is anybody that has more than 20 or more intact females at any one time would be defined as a large scale dog breeder, or anybody that has 30 intact dogs, male and female, or anyone that sells more than 25 puppies a year. We know that there are maybe a half a dozen large-scale dog breeders here. However, if you look at the number of puppies that are sold on the internet, in pet shops, in the newspaper, you know that there are a lot more out there. So this legislation, if passed, would help us to regulate that, and then we'd have a much better idea of the scale of the problem. We looked at the condition of the dogs, the condition in which they were being kept, and decided for their own welfare that they needed to be removed. 154 dogs were removed from that property yesterday. They were brought to our facility. They were evaluated by a veterinarian, vaccinated, blood test taken, initial assessment, and certainly all spent a better night at our place last night. Today we will continue with more thorough evaluations, more testing done, and reviewing the case for what the next steps of action will be. We need the public's help. Right now what we could really use are towels. We went through a lot of towels last night, and towels, dog food would be very helpful. Paper is very helpful because for the bottom of the kennels. We may down the road be looking for foster care volunteers, but that's down the road. We need to prepare this case, make sure that the dogs are stable before our next steps, and so we need to make that decision later on.